Yes, so now this is going to be available in the cloud. I will share the link and then you can have this recording for the people who are not available in this Zoom meeting right now. So hi and welcome to all the people. It's been a while. We have gone live, especially like almost 2 months because I was enjoying my vacations over home. And now I'm back and we'll utilize our time to understand, see, and fix our mistakes so that we can improve and make some money for our families. Guys, I have allowed you to unmute yourself. If somebody has to speak, please raise your hand and then unmute yourself and speak. Please do not speak over each other because then you'll be struggling to understand. I just wanted to know if everyone has their ThinkOrSwim uh, up and running in front of them. You can confirm me. Yes. Even if you use TradingView, that's all right. TradingView has similar settings. It's just that you need to set them up properly. So the very first thing which we need to do, I'm going to use annotations. Come on. Yes. Yes.
We are not able to see your screen now, Devji.
You're not able to see my screen?
Yeah. It's just stuck at the sharing. I don't know if everyone else has the problem or just me.
Yeah, it's keep saying start at screen sharing, but it's keep circling. It's nothing here.
Okay. Give me a moment then. Let me just share again. Do you see it now?
Yes. Right now, yes, we could see it.
All right. And that's why I was just checking because sometimes it
Yeah,
gets
thank
hung
you.
up.
Yeah, thank
No
you.
problem. No problems. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to charts and you can pick up any ticker you have. All right. And in the studies section, click on edit studies. On the left hand side, you will see a field called move average exponential. Type in there. You will find this move average. It's a moving average exponential wise. If you want to understand what it is, this will give you a explanation or a definition of it. This is better than the simple moving average. That's why I use it. Once you do that, add it twice so that it comes here 2 times. Moving average exponential. Then click on this gear button and choose the input as close, length as 12, choose the color as green. If you want to use up or down signals for it, you can use them. You can choose numerical or Boolean value for that. I just use draw them over there with the green color. Once you're done, repeat the same for the next one. Close, length 34, and color red. This you need to set up. Once you do that, we need to add regression channel. Have you guys done 12 and 34? You will see as soon as you set them up and apply, you will see these two lines, the green line and the red line coming over here. Add the time frames. You can click here, add the time frames for 1 year duration and 5 year duration. Aggregation period is 1 day. You need to add these two time periods. And once you do that, it will come in your favorites like this. 1 year time duration, one candle of each 1 day. Then 5 year time duration, because right now it's 5 year time duration and candle sizes 1 day. You need to have these two. Along with that, you need to have a 10-day time frame for a 30-minute candle or a 5-day time frame for a 15-minute candle. These are the recommended times I use. And if you're looking for a wider horizon, you can add 3-year time frame for a weekly candle or a 20-year time frame for a weekly candle. That's something if you're looking for a longer term view. Does anyone have any issues while setting up is trading view or ThinkOrSwim?
No, Paji, we are good.
All right. Then in your drawings, click on drawing tool. In ThinkOrSwim, you will find regression channel. In trading view, you will find this as a trend channel. Click there. Right now I have it, so I'm just gonna click it. Edit properties. And you need to save this as a version so that you can reuse again and again. All right. So first thing, you need to change the mode of this. By default, it is standard deviation. Change this to RAF channel. Price will remain the close. Ignore the calculations because that's something I will explain how to use it. Beginning point, ignore it. End point, ignore it. Curve properties. So this is the main trend line, the middle line. You need to style this as like a shaded arrow, a shaded line with a width so that you can identify like here. You can clearly see that yes, this line is the middle line and it's heavier because its width is double. Then we are adding coefficients. These coefficients are -1, 1, -1.05, plus 1.05, 0.5, -0.5, 1.5, and -1.5. You can add more, 0.25, -0.25, but that will be so many lines. But they do work. There's no problem in that. They do work. But I recommend using these coefficients. These are additional areas over the trend line which will give you support and resistance. How to get properties from the drawing. Sure. So what you need to do is you need to let me pick up. Give me a very unpopular stock code, so I can go there and create this and show how to use it. Anybody, if you can give me unpopular stock code out here. Okay. Thank you, Deepak. AVYA. So right now it only has 12 and 34. Now I'm going to explain you how to use regression channel and how to set that up. So click here on the drawings, go to the drawing tools. You will find here the regression channel. Click. Now, one important thing you need to understand where you need to place this regression channel. Just look at your screen from left to right on a horizon of 1 year, on a horizon of 5 years. So I'm using a horizon of 5 years. Now, if you look at the screen and the price from left of the screen to the right is going up in this direction. Like if I use annotation in this direction, then we look at the starting point for regression channel at this area. If, like in this case, we are looking at the price action in this direction, we will define the regression channel at the highest point. This could be a time horizon for 5 years or 1 year. You can start from 5 years, refine it to 1 year once you have confidence in the 5 years. All right, so I'm gonna draw this point right to the highest point, and it will draw. By default, it will draw only 2 lines, 0, -1 and +1. So select the this drawing, click on edit properties, and you will have this section. Choose the mode as RAF channels and add the coefficients -1, 1, -0.05, 1.05, and you can assign the colors as well. The -1, which is support, so you can show as green, +1 as resistance, you can show that as red, -1.5 and 1.05, they are like little supports. Additional to that, you can give them a dark blue color, and then 0.5 -0.5, you can give them purple color. 1.5 is a big resistance, and -1.5 is a big support. So you can add those there. And -1 and 1, because these are important, like in Fibonacci, we have important numbers. In regression channel, these are important lines. So you can give them a better width so that they come up as dark green and the dark red with the higher width.
Paji, what does that calculation length?
Calculation length is the period from where you started this channel to today. It is considering that into its calculations. So that will be automatically comes once you put the initial point right there to the today. And you can click here and extend to the right. If you think that the price is not breaking out from this particular regression channel, right now you see, yeah, whoever, Ramchandra, can you mute yourself if you're not speaking? So if you see, this was the channel and it's holding within this channel, right? So it will automatically calculate the length. Now, if you want to change the channel, or you want to see uh, if it has come out from here or broken down from here, you can either update the channel or you can create a new regression channel. If the price is within this channel, let it extend to the right. And this will give you a very clear direction. Now, look at this. This took the support, tested the first resistance line, the dark resistance line is -1 or the +1 area. So it faced resistance right there, failed to hold the purple line, came back and held the green line, held the dark shaded line. This acted as a support and then gave a bounce. Again, it went up, came back. Once it broke, it went down and test. So you need to be watchful that this is 0.5 area, the purple lines. This is -1, this is +1, and this is 1.5 plus, and this is -1.5. These are support. This is a massive support. This is the main trend line. A price above this means that price is doing good. Price below means the price is facing some serious drawdown. This is an excellent support. This is the next level of support. All right. So when you're looking to make Fibonacci, these things will come into picture. Once you set up your regression channel, you will find that yes, if the candle is right there, we draw the Fibonacci extensions or Fibonacci retracements. It will give us a very clear picture of where the price will be heading and what will be the important levels in between.
Paji, one question. When you draw this regression channel, how to connect the 2 weeks from bottom to the down exactly?
I did not get you how to connect.
The 2 weeks, from like the bottom week and the lowest, the highest week of that body.
See, you start from here, you come here, it automatically connects there.
Okay.
You do not have to do anything specifically. Just come to the current price. It will automatically set that up.
Okay.
Because this is a channel, it extends automatically in the direction of the price.
Navaldeep, what are those arrows like a red, green, and
These arrows are from a study which I bought.
okay.
But I don't use these arrows.
No worries, no worries.
But I do use these boxes sometimes for supply and demand.
Okay.
And they are useful in some cases, but they are in alignment with my Fibonacci levels. They gives me a double confirmation. That's it.
Got it, got it. Thank you.
And this is a study which I bought from Use Think and Script. I don't know whether where it is. Yeah, I'll show you what it's a very big script and edit. It's a script by Use Think Script.com, created by Kenton, and they have made multiple versions of it. I have the initial one, and they gave a license to me for this. So if you want to use it, It's $99 if you want to buy from them. Otherwise, if you have Fibonacci, then you don't need to do this.
Okay.
Now it's 149, Paji.
I don't even know. I just canceled my membership because I never used it. I paid for 3 years and never used it. I thought they were doing a good job for the community, so I kept on paying them. But now, no, they were doing something different. Let me open Use Think Script just to show. They have many things which are free of cost if you want to check. And they have many things like with VIP, you get additional features, but there are many indicators which are free of cost. But I have realized in my trading that so many indicators do nothing. It's better. Like I have, this is a simple chart form. I have another style, which is, let's say, this one, which has so many indicators. I'll show you. It has DMI, TTM squeeze, RSIs, stochastic, profit booking, and this and that. So it's too much information. And when you have too much information, we tend to get confused.
Yeah, true.
Keep it simple. Let's go back and just keep it simple. All right, so you have this chart. Now, once you have this setting done, save this as a style. You can name this, save it as a style, and choose include patterns and steady state. So next time, once you want to use it, you can use this. Now, some people use dark screens. Some people use white screen. This is how you can set that up. You can go to look and feel. You can choose color scheme light or dark, depending on your choice. I prefer light, font size medium, so that we can have more information there. Spacing is normal. If you do it tight, it's hard to read. And for orders, there is one more order defaults. I have done blunders without setting these orders. So make sure you set them as 1-1. It used to be 100 for me, and I've done mistakes while setting them up. So if you're trading contracts by some orders by default, they will come as one. So please make sure you have one. And please also make sure that when you're buying order, you have price as limit. Sometimes it is set as market, so we ignore it and we try to just buy things, and they are bought at the market with the number of quantity, because we are in such a rush that we ignore these things. So make sure you have these things set up. Also, there is one more option to set up alerts and notification. You can add your phone number here, and you can set when there's an alert for you. And if the order is filled, you will receive a text message. Sometimes we are in the meeting and we cannot look. Make sure in those cases, either you're not trading or you have your numbers confirmed so that you can set the alerts and get the information. This is really, really important for people who are working, because in some cases you are in a meeting, you have no access to the screen whatsoever. A text message will give you idea that yes, price is there, price is not there. And you can set up alerts very easily. Create alert, and these are the options. You can choose mark price, you can choose last price, you can choose whatever, and it will notify you on your cell. Make sure you have this. Varun, what are those blue and pink channels? I just explained. Blue and pink channels are the RAF channels from the regression. Now, once you have this set up, the next step is you can come to the settings here, go to price axis, remove, there will be some checks here. Just remove it. Remove them so that you can have, when you increase or expand your chart, it's easier. Otherwise, your studies or alerts will stay in the screen and you will have a very difficult screen to look. Untick all of them. Then whatever color you want to use for the candles, like fill green, fill red, whatever you want, you can choose that. I have choose green and red. People use pink and blue. Whatever you want, you can set that up. Also, I do not use volume graph. So if you want to choose volume, you can come and click here and choose the volume. Untick the extended hours in your equity and option. Only make it available for futures if you are doing ES. And in ES, do not highlight it so that it becomes tricky. Just untick this. So these are most of the settings which I use. Timeframes we already did. Once you set this up, then we are already there to add more drawings, add channels, or add Fibonacci's into this chart. Have you guys set this up, at least the basic piece of it? Because Fibonacci, I may do a session 2 days or 3 days from now, so that we know where to place Fibonacci, how to use it, and when to use extensions and when to use retracements. Hello?
Yeah, this looks good.
See, just keep it simple. Don't worry about so many indicators. If you're interested, we'll talk about indicators. We'll see the impact. I don't say that they don't work, but price is something which is live. All the indicators are lagging indicators. So if you know the price, if you know the candles, And one more thing which I wanted to spend, because once this is done, I want to explain the candle piece, because most of the people don't know what a candle is. So this is a called candle, or you can call this as a price action. When you have, this is open, low, meaning this is a green candle, close and high. When you see a candle without any wick, candle has 4 parts. Candle could have a wick like this, a body. Body will have prices, wicks have prices. So imagine a candle where we do not have any wick. The open is equal to low condition, which I have shared multiple times. When you see this, it means the people are interested to buy this as soon as it is opened, and they want to hold it. So this price action gives you a bullish signal. That's why when you see open is equal to low, it's a bullish sign. And this type of candle, you can see in the price, you can see in the candle itself on the daily time frame. Same thing, when the open is equal to high, it means the bearish action is there. So people are interested to sell as soon as it is open. So if you are non-technical and you want to spend minimal time, just look out for this at around 9:45 in your watch list. And if you find something, observe it for a day or two, whether this thing works or not. If open is equal to low, then you need to go long. Long meaning you need to buy. When open equal to high, you need to sell, meaning go short. All right. Anyone has any other things for this? It's very simple setup. In I'll be doing the weekly lesson about next 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, do let me know. If you're facing any issue, let me know.
Aji, this regression channel, I always get extended right. Where can I set it as up to the point?
See, when you start to the current price action. Okay.
Mhm.
Like here, I have done it for the current price action, which is right here. Now, if I see that the price action is not going away outside of these plus 1.5 and minus 1.5 range, I will extend it to the right. If it goes up here, like if I go to ES, I'll show you an example. You see, I was there, it went up and then it broke down. So I changed the direction. I stopped my extension.
Mhm.
And then I reversed the direction. Now it is in between. It tried to break out here, but is still in between. So if it breaks out here again, I will change the direction and will go in this direction.
Okay.
So you need to take it that the price, if within the realms of these two lines, then let it extend. Otherwise, cancel the extension and then start a new one.
Okay.
Like these are the thresholds. If price remains between these lines, we'll keep on extending.
Thank you.
No problems. Any other questions, anyone?
I think last week you did some Netflix calls, right? Is it any way you can tell us what you made to decision on that one?
I posted that in the live market as well, that first and foremost thing, it tested the price, which was the green line, which is the 12 EMA. It tested that. Once it does, it came over the important Fibonacci, which is 78.6. 230.4. As soon as it went up, I posted that Netflix is showing the momentum and it held this line. Like if I break this into 30 minutes, you will see it held onto this line. The price, once it broke above this price, it never went back. Right? So as soon as it went up, I boarded that. I exited right here, 234-ish area, because I thought it's facing resistance. It did that for some time, but then boom, all of a sudden, it happened here. This I traded. I did not post, but I did trade. I added at around 235.70 and I got out at 239. But it went on to make 243. So it's kind of making a double top on 30 minutes. But if you are looking at a trade, look at the important Fibonacci levels, look at the price action of 12 and 34. The foremost important thing in all of this is relative strength. If ES is going down and Netflix is holding price, or in matter of fact, any stock is holding its price, then you need to jump onto that. The same thing happened with Tesla. Market was going down and Tesla was not going down. So when market added few points, Tesla was the first one to increase its momentum and cross 300. And if you read my line, I specifically mentioned Netflix is gaining momentum on the positive side.
Thank you. That makes, yeah. Thank you so much.
These are
So
very
we-
simple things, which you start to observe. You will feel so relieved that market is not complicated to trade. It's just that we need to wait for the right opportunity and jump on it. That's it.
So Veti, one question.
Yes.
So how do you monitor? Like there's so many of them, right? Netflix, then there is Tesla, there is Apple, all these. So do you have a watch list where you watch on the momentum and then go and look at the chart, or how do you know?
I have a watch list, normal watch list in ThinkOrSwim, which is right here. I use it and I just look at this percentage change. First, I look at ES, it's 0.8, and then I do this. As soon as I see something which is when ES is red and percentage change is green, that gives me an idea that yes, something is showing some level of strength. And I track
Oh,
that. It's
okay.
very simple. You don't need any scans. The only thing you need to have a watch list where you can have the stocks you're interested to trade, add them there. I
Okay.
have about 50 stocks. They are there since so many years. I don't change them, but that's it. I don't look at anything else.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
when you're looking at the market, you need to be understand the fact that market is made of individual tickers.
Mhm.
Each ticker will have a component size in the index. Like for example, NASDAQ. Microsoft has certain percentage, Apple has certain percentage, Google, Tesla, Amazon. Now, when you look at this heat map, right, you will get an idea that if market is to go up, these big stocks have to show significant strength so that market can go up. If they are showing weakness, market is not going to get up. This is a very simple thing, but people ignore it. When the bigger components of the index are showing selling or are showing weakness, index will not go up. People think, oh, let's buy SPY calls, QQ calls. No, you cannot buy them unless you have all these 5 showing some kind of strength. If they're showing weakness, it means all these stocks have to show double their strength so that they can cover the weakness and take the market up. You can just keep this in your mind. Index is made of components, and if the bigger components are showing weakness, index is not going to go up.
Got it, Paji. Thank you.
Again, these are very basic things, but we ignore them.
Thank you so much.
No problems. So I'm going to set up another meeting, which I will do live on YouTube. I will share the link. So if you have any questions, you can do that in the meeting. And we'll talk about the expectations from Fed. I did some R&D on that, and I'm going to share my expectations. Plus, we'll pick up some tickers and see how best they are there in this current market. All right. I'll share the link in about 10 minutes and then we'll go from there. And I will share this recording in the group itself. You can use it, download it, and then access. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Navalbhai.
No problem.
Thank you, Naval.
It's very useful.